We've already gone down that rabbit hole with a slice of garlic bread, but there's a little follow-up I wanted to do about the YouTube Partner Program and AdSense and keeping your channel monetized. One of the main criteria for keeping your channel monetized is residing or working in a country that is on the list of available countries. Canada is on that list. Syria is not on that list due to U.S. sanctions. Now, Foodie has been calling herself a traveler for a few years, and there is a reason for that, because she is claiming that she is still living, working, residing in Canada. She thinks if her bank account and other financial information such as PayPal is in Canada, that she's okay. And she thinks as long as she has a physical address, such as a relative, her mother, her aunt, or maybe even Pete, who knows, that she's okay. But this is Google. They've got high technology that can recognize a VPN. They are looking at a lot of things other than just your IP address. Now, I'm not the fly that was on the wall in Kuwait or Syria, and in fact, I wasn't even around in the Kuwait era. But this is what I do know. Even if you live in an available country, you are still required to close your AdSense account, wait 90 days, open up a new AdSense with the correct new address. I don't know if she did that when she was in Kuwait or not, but based on all the retro information I've read, looking at her other videos, well, not read, but heard, I would assume that she wasn't, because they were always having to go to other countries to get paid, to get her money. That's that. That's then is then and now is now. The thing that we know for sure now is that she's calling herself a traveler. She said she's going to go and stay in Syria for a year. She's thinking, and I'm just assuming because I'm not the fly inside her brain either. Yuck. She's thinking that she can outsmart everyone. She can outsmart the viewers, she can outsmart the world, and she can outsmart Google technology. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. I have a suspicion that she's going to end up back in Canada a lot sooner than she thinks because of Google technology. She risks potentially permanently losing her channel if she keeps violating Google terms and service. This is Google. They're going to protect themselves. They probably have enough lawyers to fill an entire building. They are going to be compliant with U.S. laws and sanctions. It's nothing personal against Chantel or Syria. It's just the law. That's it. Plain and simple. I'm sure Chantel is not the only somebody in the Google YouTube partnership AdSense program who is trying to bypass the terms of service. And just because one person does it doesn't mean another one can. And maybe Chantel will get away with it, but maybe she won't. But we're going to find out. And off topic, I also think it's possible that one of the main reasons she returned to Canada from Syria in October of 2025 is that she ran into the very same problem that I'm discussing with you now. And that was the need to have a GPS IP verification because Google technology flagged her account as being in Syria despite using a VPN. And like I said in a slice of garlic bread, Garlic predicted a lot of this, that the whole "it's them" was fake, and that what if she's going back to Canada to save her channel, and that she would return to Syria. And now here we are, approaching October, from that video that Garlic Bread made, she's going back to Syria. And she hasn't learned anything. So yeah, she's raging against the US because of sanctions in Syria. She's pissed, she's angry, she wants to be with her man. She wants to live in the Middle East, to be next to her man. Whether they're married or not, we don't know. But she wants to also live in Syria because it's a lower cost of living, so she can live a higher standard of living in a war-torn country. Personally, I think that's disgusting. Why would someone go to one of the most impoverished countries on planet Earth and live in luxury and flaunt your wealth? How utterly disgusting. And of course, Salah wants that too, because Salah wants her money. We all know that. They're perfect for each other. They're a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. But hey, watch out, Chantel and Salah. You guys know the song Bad Boy's Gonna Get You or something like that? Well, let's turn those lyrics into Google AdSense, Google YouTube Partner Program. Yo, it's gonna get you, Chantel and Salah. Have a nice one. Love to hear your comments. See ya on the other side.
They're all gonna pray and cry, 'cause they knew one day Foodie would take their Salah away. He was a man, but he done her wrong. The police waited for Foodie as she arrived back in Ottawa. They took her phone and black hijab. He was a man, but he done her wrong.